Hello, welcome to my channel. In today's video we shall be looking at company law course overview or course outline, or the contents of company law as a course. First of all, we shall look at the introduction to company law, and under introduction to company law we shall understand the meaning of a company. We shall also understand the meaning of a company as a separate legal entity. Then we shall also analyze and evaluate the different types of companies and their characteristics. Then we shall also evaluate and analyze the distinction between private and public companies. Then under second topic we shall the second topic is promotion of a company, and under it we shall understand the meaning of promotion, or who is a promoter. We shall also look at who is a promoter. Then we shall also understand the different functions undertaken by a promoter. What are the functions of a promoter to the company? Then we shall also understand the different functions undertaken by a promoter. Then we shall also evaluate and analyze the various duties of a promoter. What are the duties of the promoter? Then we shall also evaluate and apply the different remedies in case of breach of duty by the promoter. If a promoter breaches his or her duties, what could be the remedies to that? We shall also understand the remuneration of a promoter. Is the promoter paid or they are not paid? If they are paid, how are they paid? Then we shall also evaluate and analyze the meaning of pre-incorporation contracts. Are they binding to the company? Are they binding to the promoter? To whom are they binding? Then we shall also analyze the rights of a promoter. Then in our third topic we shall look at formation of a company. Then we shall understand the meaning of formation in respect to companies. What does formation of a company mean? Then we shall also understand the process through which a company is formed. Then we shall also understand and examine the different documents required for formation of companies. And such documents, we have a memorandum of association, articles of association, and many. Then we shall also examine the need and legal requirements for a company name. Then we shall also examine and analyze the importance and content of the memorandum of association. What are the contents? What is contained in the memorandum of association? Then we shall also examine and analyze the importance and content of the articles of association. What is contained in the articles of association? Then we shall also examine and analyze the importance and content of the statement of nominal capital. Then we shall also examine and analyze the importance and content of the statutory declaration of compliance. Then we shall also analyze the term registration and its legal implication in respect to companies. Then in another topic we shall be seeing about lifting of the veil of incorporation. What does it mean? We shall understand the meaning of lifting the veil. We shall also analyze the circumstances under which the veil of incorporation may be lifted. Then in another topic we shall look at management of a company. Under this we shall understand the different organs that are responsible for the management of a company. Then we shall also analyze and evaluate the role of members in the management of companies. We shall also understand the procedures regarding meetings, the quorum, what is the minimum number of people required for company to commence a meeting. Then another topic is management of a company through the board of directors. We shall understand the meaning of a director and the different types of directors. We shall understand the procedure of appointment of the directors. What procedures do they follow to appoint a director of a company? Then we shall also understand and analyze the role of nominal and alternate directors. We shall also understand the qualifications and disqualifications to the position of director. If you're to be a director in a certain company, what are the requirements that you should be having for you to be one? Then we shall also understand the procedure for removal of directors. We shall also analyze and evaluate the role of directors in the management of companies. Then we shall also understand the procedures regarding meetings of directors. Then another topic we shall look at the company secretary. Then we shall understand and evaluate the role of the company secretary in regard to companies. We shall also analyze the duties that the company secretary owes to the company. Then in another topic, we shall look at the auditors of the company. We understand and evaluate the role of the auditors in regard to companies. Then we also analyze the duties that the auditor owes the company. We also analyze the grounds for an appointment for and remuneration of auditors. Then we shall also analyze grounds and procedure for removal of auditors, and then we shall also analyze the grounds for the disqualification of auditors. Then in another topic, we shall look at liability of a company for the acts of its officers. We shall understand the ability of a company to acquire liability. We shall also understand the extent of the company's liability for the acts of its officers. We shall also evaluate the liability of a company on a corporate contract. We shall also analyze the concept of authority and the doctrine of holding out. Then in another topic, we shall look at company membership. We shall understand the concept of membership in a company. We shall understand the concept of shares. We shall also understand the different ways of becoming a shareholder. How do you become a shareholder in a company? We shall also understand the different ways of ceasing to be a shareholder. If I don't want, or I no longer want to be a shareholder, how can I go about it? We shall also understand the rights and duties of a shareholder. We shall also examine the different types of shares. We shall also analyze the right to transfer and procedure for transfer of shares. We shall also understand the nature of consideration used for payment of shares. We shall also understand the concept of share warrants and their advantages. We shall also analyze the concept of transmission of shares. We shall also analyze the importance of filing annual returns. Then we shall also evaluate and analyze the process of allotment of shares. We shall also understand the meaning of call on shares, forfeiture and the surrender of shares. Then we shall also evaluate the importance of the share certificate and its effect. Then we shall also understand the concept of capital as applied to companies, analyze the different types of the capital of a company may have. Then we shall also evaluate the different ways in which a company can raise capital. We shall also evaluate and analyze the need for maintenance of capital. Then we shall also look at dissolution of companies, and this is the last topic. Then we shall understand the different ways in which the life of the company can come to an end. Then we shall also examine the procedures that are required during the winding up of the company. Which procedures? There are of course certain procedures you have to follow when you're winding up a company. Then you have to also examine and analyze the role of liquidator in winding up. So guys, that is the course outline. That is the course outline of company law. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. It will go a long way. Thank you for listening.